Hello, this is driving force, and this is the part when I'm applying a permanent clear coat on my tires. This is going to be the second coat. It took me 4 wheels before the first one got dry, and I'm perfecting my method. So this clear coat can be applied several times, and you will accomplish more and more shiny look. This is after first time. It's completely dry to touch now, and I will, as I do it, I'll bring my experience to it now. First, I thought I would do like some others do, and I used a bigger brush or just brush, and I say, well, it's not as easy as you'd think or beneficial. I still think that putting just very little on the sponge goes a long way. Then you can use your brush. So my preferred method is to, see, this is very milky, to apply this product with the foam sponge. And this way you will avoid product to run on you. And running was no fun at all. The sponge also allows you to get close to the rim, which then you'll do even better with brush. What it does, though, the sponge allows product to foam really nice. Now this is probably already too much. See, this is a lot, so I'll use this to go on this part of the wheel. Sorry, tire. This creates excellent foam, and then you can use brush to push that foam further in. So as I did that, I put a few drops onto a little dish, or you could use a cup, just like 3 drops. Dip very end of your brush, very end, and this is so milky, you see that it just goes a long way. First time I used way too much of it, and I had problem with coming back to my first wheel with the sponge and trying to get the product to be going on smoothly, and it kept running. So this little brush, dipping it just very little bit, just the end, allows me to go very close to my wheel. There are tiny letters here. Create foam, and that's what I prefer. Not working with the brush on all over the wheel, because this sponge is really excellent at doing that. And as you can tell, I have no runs right now. The runs were a major issue. Also, going in, and I do remember when I put the product, don't get me wrong, going in here with toothbrush, which is really stiff, and on this type of wheel that is really beneficial. Deep grooves is really helpful. And then smoothing out with that sponge. Dipping in a few drops goes a long way. Actually, the sponge does an excellent job creating the foam, which I'll now do again. Just like maybe 8 drops, and now from it on this side. I want it to go in the part where I moved my car. It's between A and B. It's part of the tire that was on the ground, and I can push more product in there. And then the little brush is excellent to do this kind of job. But toothbrush pushes it strong, deep. The bristles of any brush would not be strong enough to really work it in the rubber. That's my personal opinion. And again, I love the sponge, so I highly recommend using the sponge as your first choice. If you don't like something about application, move up to bigger brush. Use small brush for all the layers. Look, the product stays wet for a long time, and you can push it really well into all these tiny or raised white letters. Then use the sponge, smooth it all out. And come back to it every once in a while when you work on the second wheel to check for any runs, any dripping, because if you did too much, it may show up slightly when it dries. It took me an hour to do one coat on all 4 wheels, about 15 minutes per wheel, and I say maybe 15 minutes drying time per wheel. So at this point I'll stop my video, and this is what I'll do third time. Once I'm done with 4 wheels, I'll come back and do third coat for a more shiny look. Thanks for watching, and I really like the kit that it came with in that box. It had the cleaner. Thank you for watching.